Honestly, I was this close to not make this vlog, but obviously since you are watching it, then I made it. But the reason I was considering not making it is because I have been struggling lately, and the struggles I have been going through is in the initial videos that I made, I said that I want to document the whole process of chasing my dream of this whole self-improvement journey that I've started on. And the thing that really bothers me is that the whole journey of this transformation of doing this work and chasing my dream and doing all the work needed to reach the goal, it's not it's not nice. It's like it's really boring stuff. It's really sitting day in day out, like having my regular job and my regular schedule, and in the evening sitting here with my computer and basically working and making phone calls and doing all that stuff, and it's really boring work. And what I struggle with is that I want to make the content for YouTube. And you know, when I watch all the other creators on YouTube and I'm like searching for inspiration and stuff, all of these guys have like a bunch of stuff going on and they have all these cool places they're visiting. They are making all these really engaging vlogs and stuff. And my vlogs and my YouTube videos is this, you know. And initially, when that thought came up, I was like, you know what? Maybe this isn't right. Like, of course, that thought came up, and that thought does come up a lot. But at the same time, I'm like, I said in the initial videos that I made that I'm gonna be authentic. Authenticity and being original is really important, and this is it. Like, honestly, this is it. Like, a lot of people out there, when they, including myself, when they want to start something, when they want to embark on a journey, they think that it's all nice, it's a bunch of money, it's a bunch of experiences, it's a meeting a lot of like nice people and stuff. But no, it's like really lonely, hard work that requires you to isolate yourself for maybe years, depending on what it is you want to achieve, you know. And for me, I kind of knew that it would be lonely, but I didn't know it's going to be this lonely, you know, because every single weekend I'm just by myself. Like this weekend, I think I've been out of the house for probably less than 3 hours. Like that includes Saturday and Sunday. And today it's Sunday evening, Sunday night, and I've just been inside, like just been inside with my computer, sitting here by this table, staring straight into this wall and working. And for all that I know, and of course I'm doing it because I believe that it will help me reach that goal. It will help me reach my dream. But for all that I know, I might fail as well, you know? Like all this time is going to be wasted. And then again, I catch myself when I say these words and when I have these thoughts, is like, but are you really wasting time? Because what else would I do? Like if I didn't sit here this weekend, what else would I do? And nothing. There will probably be nothing going on. I could probably meet some friends. I could be somewhere. I could be, I don't know, at a restaurant or maybe even out having some drinks. But it really does not appeal to me. Like it never has and it never will. So I'm thinking, all right, so you have the choice. You're complaining that you've been sitting indoors all weekend, but if you had a choice, you would still not select that choice, you know? So it's like this whole mental thing going on in my head where I'm starting to have moments where I doubt myself, and then I'm having like a internal dialogue and I'm like, no, you know what? I'm on the right path. And like I mentioned, today is Sunday and now it's Sunday night, and the day started off really slow because I had some really bad dreams, and I woke up and I was in a really bad mood, like kind of sad. And I woke up, I had some breakfast, and I was just basically sitting here, and I was like, all right, let's get the day started. So I started to do some work, and I couldn't like let go of the things that I had in my mind. And I went out for a little walk. I came back and I was like, all right, a new start. And I still couldn't let it go, because it was really like impacting me. And then as I went along with my day and had some work done and stuff, this thought was still in my head. And at some point during the day, I was labeling the day and I was like, you know what? Fuck this day. This has been a really, really shitty Sunday, and nothing can happen now in the last hours of the day that will turn it around. And then just out of nowhere, I had this surge of energy. And it usually comes like for me during nighttime because I'm really active during nighttime and really slow during daytime. And what happened is that I started to think about all the stuff that I've done, all the work that I have done, and the small achievements that I have reached, like without even thinking about it. And for me, this whole project with Maldives, this whole project with my own online store, and a bunch of other stuff that are starting to emerge, I was like, I have made that possible. And I have made that possible by doing this exact thing that I'm doubting. Because I live I live in the middle of Oslo center, so whenever I go out, just right outside of my door, there is pubs, there is bars, there is nightclubs, there is restaurants, and wherever I go, there's a lot of people. And people are having fun, people are drinking, people are mingling with a bunch of people and stuff. And I'm like walking around with my headset on, going for a walk or maybe going to the gym, and I'm like, why why do I feel so different from all these people? Like, why don't I have this social life that they have? And when I think about it, I can have it. And it's an active choice that I've made to not have it because it really does not give me anything. Because I am so goal oriented. There is so much stuff I want to achieve, and like I can I can sometimes be like getting down like a rabbit hole of thoughts where I'm like, but why do you want to achieve all that? Is it really the fact that you want to achieve these goals, or is it something else like you're worrying about? And I'm always circling back to the same thought, and it's that I've always had a dream of owning my own company and having my own business and having employees and like achieving something so much greater than me. And not just for me, but for the sake of my friends and family and all that. And it's not like just having an online store and making some sales and be able to pay bills and stuff, but I really want to achieve the big things in life. I want to have a garage with like 10 different luxury cars. I want a big house with a pool. I want to be able to do whatever I want. I want to be able to retire my mom and dad, my family. I want to do all that stuff. And in order to achieve those big goals, it really requires you to be kind of delusional. For me, it's really not a problem because I know that I'm capable. Like, I really know that I'm capable, but of course, it's going to require a whole lot of work. It's going to require a whole lot of meeting people and making connections and being at the right place at the right time and all that. And the reason I still wanted to make this video is because I just want to give you guys a reminder, because I know a lot of people out there are chasing something. Like, it can be a dream, it can be a goal, it can be something you guys want to achieve, and you will have moments where you really, really doubt it, and it's okay. You will have moments where you will sitting there and you will be like, why? You will be questioning your whole entire existence, and you will be just lying there on the couch or in your bed, and you will have a full day of doing absolutely nothing else but thinking destructive thoughts and really not being productive. And I'm just here to tell you that it's okay. That's also part of the process. But I'm also here to tell you that the goals that you have set for yourself, the dreams that you have, the ambitions that you have, they could really not care less if you have a productive day or not. So if you don't do the work, you will not achieve it. If you do the work, however small, you will be on your way to achieving a goal. So it's really up to you. Like if you want to have a shitty week, day, hour, whatever, have it. But do not give up on the goal, you know? And that's what really fueled me in the last hours of the day. And it was, okay, I spent many hours contemplating, procrastinating, and not doing the actual work that was needed. I did some stuff that I was like, you know, it's better than nothing. But in the end, I was like, regardless if I do the work or not, my goal, my dream, my vision wouldn't care less, you know? Because nobody's gonna come knock on my door and hand me over my dreams and my ambitions. Like it's either me doing it or it's not happening. And by realizing that, I'm giving myself the power mentally that if I want to, then I can. Like it's not in the hands of others to if I will be able to achieve that goal or not. It's like in my hands. And then I was like, of course I'm gonna sit down and do what's actually needed, you know. And the work that I've done today is worked on the website, worked on with some web developers. I have finished a business plan. That's a total of 10 web pages. That's total of 10 pages. I have put up a bunch of stuff that I had lying around in the house for sale, and all the money that's coming from those sales is going to be directed into advertising money, marketing money for the website, and like reinvestment into the company. So, and then when I look back at the day, then I'm like, you know what? I actually did good today, you know. It started off slow, but I was able to turn the day around. Tomorrow is Monday, a new week is starting, and I feel that this weekend has been really nice. I kind of hate the weekends, to be honest, because I know that isolation is coming. I know it's going to be lonely, and I know it's going to be a mental battle. And not because I am somewhere or alone or something like that, is because I've actually chose this myself, you know. Like I mentioned, I can call some friends and be with them and hang out. I can go out, meet people. I can go out and have a drink or go to a restaurant and stuff. But I know that if I do this stuff, then the goals that I've set will be further delayed. And there is nothing wrong with that because it's not a race that I have to achieve it within this year or next year. It's just that I have spent so much time of my life contemplating and procrastinating and starting a bunch of projects and not finishing them. And this time I'm like, it's not going to happen again. It's really not going to happen again because I have done so much work with my therapist. I have done so much work with my brother, with my friends, with my family regarding how and who I am. And I feel like just the last 3, 4, 5 months, I've got to know myself more than I have done the last 15 years. And now I trust myself. Now I trust my abilities to achieve stuff. And I genuinely do things that I love and not for the sake of some underlying reason. So that's why I wanted to make this video, just to have said this and kind of take you through the thought process that I've been going through today. And I hope that some of you might recognize yourself in some of the stuff that I said. And I would really love for you guys to comment something and let me know like how you would go through a thought pattern like that, or how you would go about a lonely weekend or a lonely week or whatever. And just to show that there's a lot of us out there doing this, and you are like, even though I do feel alone, I know for a fact that I'm not alone, you know. I know there's a lot of hardworking people out there grinding day in and day out, Like I've been doing this for a couple of months, but I know that people have been doing this exact thing for a couple of years, you know. So for all of you hardworking people out there, I'm really proud of you guys. Like I'm really proud of you guys. If I've met you guys or if I haven't met you guys, it doesn't really matter. I just want you guys to know that even though you might not see it yourself, the hard work will pay off, and me and a lot of other people will gladly say that we are proud of you. So keep grinding, keep doing the hard work. Let's just help each other the best we can. And I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna get back to work, and hopefully I'll be able to publish this video either this evening or tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for supporting me in whatever way you guys can. And I see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.